To Jerusalem we march, martyrs in our millions. This was the message from hundreds of Gazans and international activists who participated in a mass rally this afternoon in solidarity with the occupied Palestinian city of Jerusalem. Rallies began just after Friday prayers, when speeches were delivered by leaders of the Hamas movement in Gaza, Islamic Jihad leaders, and other Palestinian factions, on how the protest was a way of non-violently asserting the importance of Al-Aqsa holy site for Palestinians. Participants raised Palestinian flags and banners in support of Jerusalem, chanted for the right of return, and stated that Jerusalem's liberation could not be achieved through negotiations, calling on the Palestinian Authority's President Mahmoud Abbas to never return back to the peace talks and security coordination with Israel, and to unite Palestinian efforts to resist the occupation's regimes.
For the past week, Palestinians in Jerusalem has been facing the attacks of the Israeli forces on Al-Aqsa compound. Dozens were injured and tens were arrested. This is so unacceptable. We are out today to state our full solidarity with our brothers there and to send a clear message to Israel that we are not ignoring their attacks on our holy sites.
The rally also highlighted the abuses of the Israeli state illegal occupation and illegal policies such as administrative detention and the widespread apartheid policies. Meanwhile, in the West Bank, clashes continued for the third day in a row, especially after a Palestinian child, Baha Badr, 13-year-old, was shot dead by Israeli forces in the village of Beit Lakia, northwest of Ramallah, on Thursday evening. Baha was shot in the chest after Israeli forces raided his village. He suffered from severe bleeding shortly before dying at the Palestine Medical Complex in Ramallah. The killing of Baha raised more Palestinian youth who organized sit-in protests that turned into clashes with the Israeli forces later in the day. Today, Palestinians are still struggling to put historical Palestine back on the map, as seeking justice for Israeli crimes committed since 1948. Noor Harazin, Telesu TV, Gaza.